Hello, I'm Christian Lindberg, and this is my business organizations project. I have been assigned to the banking industry. I have decided to make my business a corporation. I will explain my reasoning by going over the main business entities. The first business entity I'm going to talk about is a sole proprietorship. The majority of businesses in America are sole proprietorships. These are the easiest to create and the most flexible business type. Some advantages to sole proprietorships are that the owner gets to take home all of the profits of the business, and the profits of the business are just taxed as personal income for the owner, so the business itself is not taxed. Some disadvantages are that the owner assumes all of the risk in the business and is subject to unlimited personal liability. This would not be good for the banking industry because you would want a much lower risk involvement. The next one I am going to talk about is a general partnership. This type of business organization is pretty similar to a sole proprietorship, but this one includes partnerships instead of one sole owner. Each partner has an equal share of the business unless agreed upon otherwise. So each partner will take an evenly distributed portion of the profits of the business. This type of business has a pass-through entity taxation system where the profit each partner takes is taxed as personal income and the business itself is not taxed. Each partner of the business is subject to unlimited personal liability, so there is high risk involved in this business organization. The next one I am going to talk about is a limited partnership. A limited partnership consists of general and limited partners. The general partners have the most invested in the business and assume control of it. Limited partners are not responsible for management decisions. They just make a financial contribution to the business. This type of business is also a pass-through entity taxation system. The general partners are subject to unlimited personal liability, whereas limited partners are only liable to their financial contributions to the company. The next one I'm going to talk about is a limited liability company, or LLC for short. These are growing in popularity in America. A LLC is taxed like a partnership, but has limited liability like a corporation, so it is like a hybrid of the two. The main disadvantage of an LLC is they are governed by state statutes that are not uniform, so you will not receive consistent treatment under the law if you are operating in multiple states. A corporation would be the best entity for my banking business. Corporations can be subject to double taxation because the company pays taxes on its profits and the dividends it distributes to shareholders is also subject to personal income tax. Even with the double taxation factor, a corporation is still the best option because of the extremely limited liability to its shareholders. Each shareholder is only liable for their financial contribution to the company. A corporation would be the best because it has the lowest amount of risk involved. I want to thank you for your time and consideration in investing in my banking business.